Yo, it's your boy Will, and I'm back on another video. And today's top going to be the King of New York, Jimmy. Now, Jimmy from the movie called The King of New York was a black man, I would say, in his late 20s or in his early 30s, I would say. And he's this drug dealer who would take out plenty of drug dealers for some soda, which is that white girl that can make anyone rich but also psycho, because most drug dealers who sell that product that I'm talking about be taking loads of their own supply. And we saw it multiple times in movies and documentaries for drug dealers who were once around in the world. But back to Jimmy. He was a drug dealer, and he was working for this one white man who had power over Jimmy. But him and Jimmy was tight because the two was making dirty money together. So one night these cops that were just tired of the drug dealers for doing stuff and just getting away with everything. But they was just getting away because boss's woman was a lawyer. So she would be the one around helping the drug dealers every single time they would go to jail. But anyway, back to the night where I was talking about. So like I told you all, like I told you all, the cops was just tired of the drug dealers getting away with stuff. So all all went undercover. Everybody went undercover as gang members, as gang members. So they can watch they can no they can fit in with the crowd, with the real drug dealers, you know. And the cops who were undercover as gang members go go meet the real drug dealers together, you know, as together, you know, talking about buying drugs, you know, from the real drug dealers. But as no, but as the real drug dealers found out that the cops getting them. Setting them up. I mean, the cops was setting them up. It was the cops setting them up. It was cops setting them up because it became a shootout. My fault, y'all. It became a shootout in this one abandoned building that the two groups, gang members, the fake gang members, and the real drug dealers had met at. You know, both of them met. You know, so everyone started blasting at everyone, and some escaped in cars. But the cops followed the drug dealers for a while. You had a cop running fast towards a car and hanging on the car door. But the drug dealers didn't find out they was cops until they took off they gear, you know, as drug dealers, you know, they gear. They found out they was cops. The person who was a cop. So the door was open. They was hanging on the door, you know. They was hanging on the door with the cop hanging on it, you know, hanging on the door. And the boss, which is the white man who's dating the lawyer, you know, dating the lawyer in law, you know, lawyer in law, killed the cop by being slammed by the fire hazard, you know, the fire hazard, you know. And that goes his life. It goes his life right there, you know. Then the cars was hitting each other the whole time to stop the drug dealers, but and the drug dealers had got away. They got away from the cops, and the drug dealers hid from them, and the cops was searching for them. Then the drug dealers popped out and hit the cop. They hit the cop's car from the passenger side. The passenger side. And the car flipped over a little. Then they got going again, and the car stopped with Jimmy inside. What I'm talking about, the Jimmy, the drug dealer. Inside the car, and he left the car and run away in the rain. Now, I mean near. He run away in the rain near the people who live outside. The homeless people. Near the homeless people. Near the homeless people. Near the people who didn't have no home. You know. So they under the bridge. New York they famous for their bridges. And that Liberty statue, of course. But anyway, and it's a cop following him, which is the same man who played as Nino, in New Jack City, you know, and Blade, the movie Blade. He's the cop, and he was trying to stop Jimmy, but it didn't work. It didn't work out, and the cop is dead because of Jimmy. Then the cop's friend shot at Jimmy plenty of times to put him down, put him down on the floor. But man, but Jimmy, him, the drug dealer that I'm talking about, y'all, he's psycho. He very psycho. So he's on the floor laughing it off. He laughing it off, after he got shot by the police many of times, plenty of times, bro. And the cop found out his friend is dead. Then the cop was staring at Jimmy while he was laughing. You know, I thought y'all. He was laughing his tail off, which he's getting his last laugh, out before he died. After that, the cop shot Jimmy in the head, in his forehead, in the middle of his forehead, middle of his forehead, in the middle of his forehead, in the center of his face. We will get into the boss side of the story, so stay in tune with me. But that's how it ends, man, with those two. And it's your boy Will checking out, and I'm going.